keeps time under neon and a broken clock. A collar turned against the night, a man who never needs to talk. His shoes know every sleepless block. His coat holds the city stain. He passes bars with empty glass, like he's been here before in pain. He is the last gentleman, the last to let it show. He carries a silent heart through the places that won't glow. The last gentleman with a dream he can restore. He keeps his grace in the dark, and he asks for less and more. In a drawer lie old photographs, soft as smoke, sharp as blame. A woman's face in faded light, still calling him by name. There were midnight conversations and promises under glass, but the years took the warmest words and left the shadows in his past. He drinks slow in empty jazz bars, staring at a door of rain. Every laugh he never answered comes back to him again. He remembers what he buried under silken wedding white, a hand he should have held that dawn, a goodbye he couldn't write. Now the city reads his footsteps like a poem in the flood. He learned that love can leave you whole and still leave you full of mud. He is the last gentleman, the last to let it show. He carries a silent heart through the places that won't glow. The last gentleman with a dream he can't restore. He keeps his grace in the dark, and he asks for less and more. He is the last gentleman walking past the truth with a whiskey glass and old regrets and the ghost of his own youth. The last gentleman, still dressed in midnight steel. He bows to the rain and disappears, but the ache remains real. He walks where the rain can't hide him, under neon that bleeds on stone. A black coat cutting through the midnight, like he was born to walk alone. Empty bars with their doors half open, a whiskey glass on the counter's rim. The city keeps its cold confession, and every shadow knows his name. The last gentleman, he don't beg. The last gentleman, he pays his debts. He carries love like a loaded prayer, and keeps on walking through the wreck.
Keep on walking.
The last gentleman
In the rain,
the last gentleman.
with his pain.
If you see him, don't ask why. Some men break and never cry. Old photographs in a cigarette case, corners worn soft by years gone by. A woman's face in a summer garden, now just a ghost behind his eyes. Midnight talks in a booth for two, where the truth sat down and drank too slow. He heard a laugh in the glass he shattered, and watched that summer turn to snow. Forgotten dreams in a drawer unopened, promises lying like rusted chains. He loved too hard and he kept it silent. Now silence answers back his shame. He knows regret like a private country. He knows the price of a faithful soul. You can dress a wound in silk and polish, but the scar still keeps the soul. So he bows to the dark like a monarch, with his ruin held in his hand. And he wears that ache like evening velvet, a lonely, unbroken man. The last gentleman, he don't beg. The last gentleman, he pays his debts. He carries love like a loaded prayer, and keeps on walking through the wreck. Keep on walking. The last gentleman
In the rain,
the last gentleman. where the wet pavement shines. A gentleman cut from the edge of the night. Neon leans on his shoulders like sin. Rain taps the brim of his black hat twice. Empty jazz bars glow like old confessions. He keeps his silence like a polished blade. One whiskey glass, one folded prayer, and a shadow that never learned his name. He is the last gentleman walking through the rain. He keeps his heart in a pocket of steel, and his love in a frame. The last gentleman with a midnight in his eyes. He does not beg the dark for mercy. He only walks and survives. In his coat he carries old photographs, faces faded by the hands of time. A woman laughing on a summer porch, a train bound west, and a promise in a lie. He drinks slow at a counter stained with memory, stares at the glass like it knows his sins. Every regret comes dressed in perfume. Every lost dream knocks, then drifts again. He has spoken with ghosts in the mirror glass, and they answered in a language of rain. He learned that a man can lose everything, yet still stand straight in his pain. So he vows to no dawn, no cruel farewell, no song that was born to break. He wears his sorrow like a tailored coat and carries the years away. He is the last gentleman walking through the rain. He keeps his heart in a pocket of steel, and his love in a frame. The last gentleman with a midnight in his eyes. He does not beg the dark for mercy. He only walks and survives. He is the last gentleman, and the city knows his name. Through the empty bars and the fallen light, he walks through the flame. The last gentleman with a midnight in his eyes. He does not beg the dark for mercy. He only walks and survives. Came down Mercer in the rain, had low coat dark, shoulders plain, neon blade on every stone. He walked like he had lost his home. Past empty bars with barred up glass, he watched the old days moving past. A whiskey glass in his right hand, like he was holding time by hand. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, he never named his pain. Like skin, and lets the hurt walk in. In his pocket, folded small, old photographs against the wall, a smile now blurred by years and tears, a love that lived through ghosted years. He heard it all in midnight air, the silent words they used to share, the dream he buried neat and clean, still wakes him in that fractured scene. He knows regret by first name now. It sits beside him at the bar somehow. No grand confession, no request, just one man learning to live with what he left. He lifts his glass to absent eyes and watches shadows simplify. What once was gold is now a scar, but scars still show you who you are. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, he never named his pain. He never named his pain. He wears the night like skin, and lets the hurt walk in. The last gentleman, with memory in his hand. The last gentleman, a lonely nobleman, he walks till dawn begins, and carries all he is. came down Mercer in the rain, hat low, coat dark, shoulders plain. Neon bled on every stone. He walked like he had lost his home. Past empty bars with barred up glass, he watched the old days moving past. A whiskey glass in his right hand, like he was holding time by hand. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, he never named his pain.
He never named his pain.
He wears the night like skin. He wears the night like a tailored coat on a boulevard washed in rain. Neon bends in the puddled glass while he walks with a gentleman's pain. His shoes know every broken block, every doorway, every lie. He keeps his hands in his pockets, and his sorrow never asks why. He is the last gentleman walking home through the rain. He keeps his heart in a broken glass, and he drinks from old pain. With a soft-spoken face, under the neon, under the dark, he still carries grace. In an empty jazz bar on the corner, he found her in a faded frame. Old photographs in a matchbook box still burn with her forgotten name. They left in a room of midnight smoke when the world was younger then. Now every shadow at the window pane feels like she is passing again. He remembers the songs they never sang and the dreams that never grew, the empty chair, the silver spoon, the words he could not undo. Some nights he talks to the dark alone, like it owes him an answer true. And the rain on the street says nothing at all, just the way the lonely do. He knows regret by its proper name, and he shakes it like a hand. For the years can steal a lover's face, but they cannot steal a man. So he stands in the blackened mirror with a bruise of moonlight near, still elegant in his ruin, still noble through the years. He is the last gentleman, walking home through the rain. He keeps his heart in a broken glass, and he drinks from old pain. He is the last gentleman, with a soft-spoken face. Under the neon, under the dark, he still carries grace. He is the last gentleman, and the night knows his name. Every step is a memory, every scar is the same. He is the last gentleman, with a love he can't release. Through the rain, through the ruin, he walks in the shape of peace. He walks where the neon bleeds, through rain on the avenue. His coat holds a borrowed night, and a heart that nobody knew. Empty jazz bars watch him pass, with their doors like tired eyes. He tips his hat to the dark, and the dark don't ask him why. The last gentleman, he wears his hair like grace. The last gentleman, with the storm upon his face.
Oh, the storm.
He carries every memory like a match in the rain. The last gentleman, still standing through the pain. In his pocket, old photographs, soft as ash, from another age. A woman with a half-finished smile, and a dream torn from the page. There were midnight conversations and a whiskey glass gone cold. There were promises under street lamps and a hand he never could hold. Now the shadows know his name and they follow close behind. Every corner keeps a secret, every silence leaves a sign. He has lost and he has loved, he has buried gold in sand. He has learned that a quiet wound can be the mark of a man. So he lets the rain say stay while the years go drifting by, and he keeps his sorrow polished like a starless piece of sky. The last gentleman, he wears his hurt like grace. The last gentleman, with the storm upon his face.
Oh, the storm.
He carries every memory like a match in the rain. The last gentleman, still standing through the pain. The last gentleman, he walks through fire and rain.
The last gentleman,
with old love in his chain. Remember me,
he carries every memory,
and he never bows his name. The last gentleman, a beautiful kind of flame. He walks where the rain turns silver, under neon that will not forgive. A coat full of midnight letters, and a face that forgot how to live. Empty bars in the side streets, a glass with one slow burn. He tips his hat to the darkened windows, then keeps the wayward turn. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, carrying love and pain. Oh, the last gentleman, with a heart that will not mend. He walks through the midnight, like he knows how the story ends. In his pocket, old photographs, the edges soft with years. smile caught in a summer room, now drowned in whispered tears. He hears their midnight conversations in every puddle, in every door. The dream he buried in a lover's hand keeps knocking at the floor. Shadows lean from the alleyways like friends he cannot keep, and every reflection in the window looks like a promise gone to sleep. He was a king in a cleaner world, a sinner in a starched white suit. Now he carries his last good reason like a rose with broken roots. No prayer for the life he wasted, no curse for the years gone cold. Just a man with a faithful silence and a soul that won't unfold. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, carrying love and pain. Oh, the last gentleman, with a heart that will not mend. He walks through the midnight, like he knows how the story ends. The last gentleman, no one left to blame. The last gentleman, still saying her name. Oh, the last gentleman, with a shadow like an old friend. He walks through the midnight, like he knows how the story ends. He walked with a neon blitz through rain on the avenue. His coat held the midnight cold, and the years that he walked through. An empty jazz bar watched him pass from a door left half aflame. He tipped his hat to the dark like a man who knows his name. He is the last gentleman. He wears his sorrow clean. He keeps the rain on his hands and the hurt between. Still standing in the blue, with a heart full of old love. nothing left to lose. In his pocket slept old photographs, faces lost to smoke and time. A woman with a summer laugh and a look that could unmake his spine. He heard her in the window glass in a midnight conversation gone, but the words were only shadows now, and the shadows knew him long. Whiskey turned in a lonely glass like a small brown private sea. He drank to the dreams he left behind and the man he used to be. He does not beg the night for light, he does not kneel to fate. He has kissed the hand of mercy and learned to love the way. If regret is a kind of church, then he has prayed there deep for every dream that slipped his grip, for every vow he could not keep. He is the last gentleman.
Last gentleman.
He wears his sorrow clean. He keeps the rain on his hands and the hurt between. He is the last gentleman.
Last gentleman.
Still standing in the blue. With a heart full of old love and nothing left to lose. He walked where the neon bled, through rain on the avenue. His coat held the midnight cold and the years that he walked through. An empty jazz bar watched him pass from a door left half aflame. He tipped his hat to the dark like a man who knows his name. He is the last gentleman.
Last gentleman.
He wears his sorrow clean. He keeps the rain on his hands and the hurt between. He is the last gentleman.
Last gentleman.
Still standing in the blue, with a heart full of old love and nothing left to lose. In his pocket slept old photographs, faces lost to smoke and time. A woman with a summer laugh and a look that could unmake his spine. He heard her in the window glass, in a midnight conversation gone. But the words were only shadows now, and the shadows knew him long. Whiskey turned in a lonely glass, like a small brown private sea. He drank to the dreams he left behind, and the man he used to be. He does not beg the night for light. He walks where the gulls won't land, through rain on a borrowed plan. Neon bleeds on his coat, like a wound that still won't close. Empty jazz bars hold their breath. He tips his hat to the dead, a whiskey glass in his hand, and a heart no clock can stand. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, with love he can't explain. Oh, the night knows his name.
Oh, the night knows his name.
The last gentleman, he carries all the pain. Old photographs in his pocket, faces warm as a gospel. He found them under the bed, where the lost things go to rest. Midnight talks in a taxi glow, her laugh in a doorway long ago. Now shadows sit in her place and wear that haunted face. He says her name to the wall, like a prayer that lost its call. Every dream he never chose still follows where he goes. And maybe grief is a suit that never leaves a gentleman true. He learned to smile at the cost of every beautiful thing he lost. So he walks on slow and proud through the hush of the midnight crowd, a king with no crown to claim, just the rain in his own name. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, with love he can't explain. Oh, the night knows his name.
Oh, the night knows his name.
The last gentleman, he carries all the pain. He walked where the rain kept score, under neon's bruised reply. A black coat cut through the night, like a vow that would not die. Empty jazz bars watched him pass, with their doors half open wide. He tipped his hat to the shadows, and they followed by his side. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. The last gentleman, with a heart that knows his name. He lost the girl, he lost the dream, but he still walks tall in the pain. The last gentleman, he won't be broke again. In his hand an old photograph, soft at the edges, bent with time. A smile trapped in a silver frame, from a life that once was mine. Whiskey burned in a cracked glass, at a table near the wall, and every sip called up her voice from a midnight long since lost. He kept his grief in polished shoes and wore his sorrow like a ring. Some men curse the years they lose, he just let the silence sing. Forgotten dreams in a suitcase lay folded like faded lace, and every street he crossed alone carried her in shadow's face. He did not beg the night to stay, he did not ask the dawn for grace. He only stood where memory lives, with a slow and steady face. For love can leave a noble man with nothing but a scar. Still, even after all that fire, he knows exactly who they are. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. lost the dream, but he still walks tall in the pain. The last gentleman, he won't be broke again. Deep red shadows go. He kissed the night, he kept his pride, and let the old hurt drain. The last gentleman walks on through the rain. He walked where the rain kept score, under neon's bruised reply. A black coat cut through the night, like a vow that would not die. Empty jazz bars watched him pass, with their doors half open wide. He tipped his hat to the shadows, and they followed by his side. The last gentleman, still standing in the rain. He walks alone at midnight, down a street that won't forgive. Neon cuts his collar, rain runs cold along his sleeves. An empty jazz bar glows behind him, like a promise left to die. He tips his hat to shadows and lets the night go by. The last gentleman, he carries his heart in the rain. The last gentleman smiles through the memory and the pain. Name, still stands in the broken place.
The last gentleman.
In his coat, old photographs, faces fading in the wet. A whiskey glass remembers what his hands have not forgot yet. He heard a voice at midnight in a window soft and near. Then the door swallowed the moment and left him with the years. Every dream he buried still waits beneath the stone. He learned how to look unbroken and walk through night alone. There are wounds that never speak, only lean against the soul. There are loves that leave a lantern burning where the dark gets old. So he drinks the truth in silence from a glass of amber fire, and he wears his sorrow proudly like a name he won't retire. The last gentleman, he carries his heart in the rain.
The last gentleman
Smiles through the memory and the pain. Oh, call his name. The city knows his face.
The last gentleman
Still stands in the broken place. The last gentleman, a shadow with a human ache.
The last gentleman
Who never let his old love break or call his name. When the midnight learns to weep,
The last gentleman
walks the sorrow into sleep.
The last gentleman The last gentleman
He walks where the rain writes names on glass. A clean black coat and a tired past. Neon bleeds on the cobblestones. He wears his silence like a well-cut stone. The city bows as he passes by, through empty jazz bars with no one inside. whiskey glass on a velvet scar, and the night keeps watch from the back of the bar. He is the last gentleman walking through the pouring rain. He keeps his heart in his hand and his old love in the stain. He is the last gentleman with a ghost where the vows once lay. He says goodbye to the dark again, and the dark still knows his name. Old photographs in a coat pocket fold, faces half lived in the shades of gold. A woman's laugh in a midnight frame, now just a door with an unlit name. He stands in alleys of forgotten dreams, where the moon on brickwork quietly gleams. Every shadow knows what he won't say. Every street bends low when he comes this way. He has talked to the rain for years on end, made peace with the wounds he could not mend. No grand revenge, no saintly light, just a man who lost too much one night. If sorrow had manners, he'd wear its face. If mercy had time, he'd ask for grace. But he moves like smoke through a broken hymn, still upright, still proud, still wearing thin. He is the last gentleman walking through the pouring rain. He keeps his heart in his hand and his old love in the stain. He is the last gentleman with a ghost where the vows once lay. He says goodbye to the dark again, and the dark still knows his name.